I'm telling everybody to be quiet. I'm saying don't stand up yet. You know
Really?
what I'm saying? I'm telling everybody to do that.
See, I'm just doing just the opposite.
No, I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
A much better man than I. Once again, it's the people I meet out there on the street. The real Americans, real people. Don't have to be just Americans. It can be from anywhere, but me being badass Uncle Sam, I do have an affinity for our people. And this gentleman from Arkansas used to work within the system, court reporter, parole officer. Now he gave all that up to build homes, be a contractor, work with his hands. And I just admire, as I was editing this, I was admire when I was talking to him, and when I was editing this video, his restraint, his ability to see calm within the storm around him. And I should seek to have more of that trait. But I don't. God forgive me. And you know, I mean, I took a little issue with the fact that, you know, he's get on as a kid about wearing a mask, but not too much. I always get it because, you know, one, it's his kid, and two, I'm not an expert on raising children. I don't have any. So, and all the while I was talking to this gentleman, his son was extremely well behaved. I saw no traces of this, of his son, you know, being other than anything but being brought up properly. So, at any rate, I just applaud this gentleman, and I could probably learn something from him. Hope you like him. God, I pray for this country. I sure hope something happens soon here, because the leaders, the people we have in charge, the people who have been allowed to overtake our agencies, they are not good Americans. They are traitors. And each day that goes by is excruciating to see what they are doing to this country and to good people like the gentleman in this video, the good people listening. That's why I have a hard time having the kind of restraint this man has. He says this month, or his friend does, it's a feeling that something is going to break, but what? Something's, we got to stop this, and we got to stop it yesterday. What's happening to this country, and I've run out of patience. Thanks for stopping by. Support InfoWars. Support me if you can. BadassUncleSam.com. I surely need it, because I went out to just took a ride through the French Quarter by my spot, and the French Quarter was nearly deserted. Probably 1/10 of the people that should be on the street were on the street. So that me going out this weekend is going to be ridiculous. So I might be out there one day, and I doubt if I'll make any money at all. So please, if you can see your way, I'm going to need it. I'm going to continue this fight. Help me out. All right, thank you very much. God bless you. And I don't know. See you on the streets, maybe.
I was a deputy clerk for Circuit Court. And if someone ever requested Hillary Clinton's files when she was an attorney in Little Rock, in Arkansas, I just had to tell them they didn't exist. I knew exactly where they were. I've seen them.
And?
Oh, this ain't nothing. It's just files. I hadn't gone through them. It's just paper.
But they just wouldn't allow anybody to see them, right?
Well, essentially. Yeah. And within the same year, the guy who was head of voter election, his name was Jason Kennedy, committed voter fraud and was just given a 2-week sabbatical, paid vacation, no reprimand whatsoever. But in his defense, he did keep a guy off the ballot that never would have won. But still, you don't have the right to do that. You know what I'm saying? He didn't get fired for it, man. It's the government, man. I hate him.
Oh.
I don't work for him anymore. I hate it.
Well, I had a guy speaking to out here the other week who was in charge of Trump's re-election processing in Florida, the whole shebang of it. Yeah. And he went through meticulously explaining why Trump won't be able to get in even if fraud is proven. And basically, he said this: they have got the system so locked up,
I'm telling you, dude,
that it's legal fraud.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's what it is. I'm telling you. And I worked on a very small scale. This is county government. I couldn't imagine, further up, dude.
What do you? But anything built on deceit and corruption eventually collapses.
Yeah.
And we seem to be pretty much at that precipice.
My buddy thinks it's going to be this month. Some shit's going to hit the fan. He's like, get ready for it. And I was like, dude, I'm always ready for it. You know me, but whatever.
What does he think's going to happen? What do you think?
It's the same thing. He don't know. It's just a gut feeling he has.
Well, the CDC just issued orders for internment camps.
Oh yeah. I get the same stuff on my internet.
Yeah,
for sure.
So with the new lockdown, I can figure that when everything's locked down, they'll probably censor the internet, shut down the internet.
Can't do that. I won't do that. Fire sales can't happen as quickly as you think they can. Now, the first thing that'll happen, more than likely, it'll just be, would you please come with us? It'll be super nice. That's how they go at it, And then if you say no, you never hear them say no. You know what I'm saying? In the UK, they're already doing it. They're already taking people from their homes. Kids, too. So, my son goes to private schools, even though public schools are doing okay. There's no critical race theory being taught in a lot of the southern schools, They outlawed it in a lot of states. Even imposing fines in Tennessee, it's $1 million minimum if a teacher knowingly teaches critical race theory in their classroom. Public schools. So
now in UK they don't have the guns.
No,
we
have
the guns.
Nothing. They don't have knives.
I know. So
people have knives.
How do they think they're going to be able to pull off this "come with me" stuff here?
Because of people that are already indoctrinated, calling me stupid for not getting the vaccine. Have you seen that?
No.
People are saying that I'm stupid.
Oh, well, listen, I'm out here in the middle of little liberal cesspool doing this.
I speak 3 different languages.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I might do construction for a living. I didn't always do that.
Yeah.
I'm a classy motherfucker.
Yeah.
But that's what they're using. They're using the people who've already been vaccinated to make you feel like you're dumb. Like, I'm smarter than you are. Look at me. That's fine.
Yeah, but there's a lot of us that are not going to go along with this BS.
I'm telling everybody to be quiet. I'm saying don't stand up yet. You know
really?
I'm telling everybody to do that.
See, I'm just doing the opposite.
No, I appreciate you. But my people who actually, I say my people, like we're a bunch of, big guns, but my friends and family, I'm like, hey, do what you think is right. Be fucking ready. You don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know how many months it's going to happen, how many days, you don't know. So just be ready. I was a Boy Scout. Always ready.
Yeah.
And my son, he wears a mask because he thinks it's a good decision. He's almost 11, so that's his choice. I will not tell him otherwise. I know, right?
I'll tell you.
Well, so there's not a mandate in Arkansas for the mask.
Yeah.
So when I got here, I'm like, no, I'm not wearing a mask.
Young man, if I may, okay, I just want to inform you of all the things that mask puts you at risk of getting.
which is too much. It's too much for him to understand.
I know, but you're actually putting yourself more at risk with that.
Which he knows.
Yeah.
He knows. We're not sheep. And if someone wants to call me a sheep, that's fine. I was a probation officer. I'm going to call him.
Yeah, I know. You got a thick skin. I know. You got to have a thick skin, obviously, doing what I'm doing and you doing what you're doing. I mean, we're smarter than they are. We don't worry about our feelings being hurt.
That's the crazy. Everybody's got feelings.
Yeah.
And if you say something, you step on them.
Yeah, so life. I like John Wayne's quote. Life is tough. It's even tougher when you're stupid.
Amen. Right.
Yeah. So
a lot of my friends still work for the county government in Arkansas, in Pulaski County, and they get vaccinated. They don't believe in freedom of speech. They say they will, but then they say you can't say that. I'm like, how the fuck does that make sense? Don't step on my shit.
Yeah.
I used to work to stand.
It was a couple of weeks ago when the Anaheim stopped the Gates Green Freedom Rally out in Anaheim, California, and Anaheim came along and said you can't do that. And I love it. Yeah. And I love this. So I was out here bullhorning that, trying to get liberals to defend what Anaheim said, right? And some of the things that they would say about this was just off the charts. They say, they have the right to go ahead and issue what can be said at this private rally. Mm-hmm. Well, wait a second. The city has rights? Mm-hmm. I thought, what happened to our individual rights?
Individual rights, yeah.
What happened to that? Look at this. Read this whole thing. It says, right? And then the last line is the one that really gets you.
So it just made no sense.
Yeah, I mean, we respect free speech, but not yours.
Right.
In the same sentence, they say, as a city, we respect, and then say this, but not this free speech. And I had people trying to tell me that the city had rights.
So this is the National Library of Medicine, PubMed, .gov. It's a government website, of course. Talking about informed consent disclosure to vaccine trial subjects at risk of COVID-19 vaccines worsening clinical disease. I can't tell nobody this shit.
Yeah.
They don't want to hear it.
I know. So. Well, the thing is, the elites, a lot of the elites, they come out and tell you what they're going to do, right?
Exactly.
And then when you repeat it, oh, you're a conspiracy theorist.
I know. That's why I don't tell nobody.
And I try to show some of the liberals this stuff that I get off of government sites.
Yeah.
I say, well, that's just stuff printed on a piece of paper you got off the internet. Well, duh.
Yeah, it says it right here.
I mean, it says CDC on it,
Yeah.
Oh, God. I mean,
The main thing is not to get so worked up about it and just keep on doing
it. I'm sorry, I passed that point.
Well, my buddy's the same way. He's like, I quit helping people. I was like, you can't be like that. Don't let them turn you into that.
Well, I'm at a point now. I'm still trying to. If you want to have a decent conversation with me, I'm here all for that. Treat me like an adult. I'll treat you like an adult.
Amen.
But if you come up and get in my face, I'm sorry. I'm drawing the swords.
Yep.
I'm not going to let you walk over me.
Oh yeah. And it's all a matter of perspective too.
Yeah.
Let them think that's what they're doing.
And I'm not going to be kind to them if I see them out there. I'm going to tell them what's on my mind, and I don't give a damn. Because you're destroying my country. I have no reason to be kind to you.
Maybe. I think kindness is what we need more than anything else.
I've been out here long enough, been doing it long enough. I know it. I'm fine, I'm kind. But I'm not going to put up anymore with the willing destruction of what we have.
I understand.
I'm going to tell these people it's like tough love. Yep. I'm going to tell you the truth, whether it insults you, whether it,
I'm not going to flash you. Love thy neighbor.
Yeah.
Love thy neighbor.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean love everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, well, I can love them, but it doesn't mean I have to respect them.
You don't have to like them.
Yeah, I don't have to like them. I'll love them. I'm a Christian. I want to go ahead.
Even that guy is still a human being.
Yeah. I'm a Christian, so I'm going to go ahead and show that, I'm out here. I'm going to try to do the best I can to be one.
Yeah.
But when I run into demons, I'm going to fight them.
I understand.
I ain't going to be polite.
Fight them with love. That's what they hate. They hate
Well,
more than
I
anything
know
else.
living well is the best revenge and all that
Amen.
stuff.
It really is, dude. I'll tell you one thing I was taught as a probation officer. I was a PO for 4.5 years. I've had people fight me. I've had people try to flex on me. The biggest accomplishment I had was when a guy wanted to fight me. He started cussing at me. I was in a little bitty bathroom. We were doing a drug test. He wanted to say this, that, and the other. I didn't say anything. He worked himself up so much by cussing at me. There's a little chair in the bathroom. He had to sit down. I'm not kidding you. My body, this is where I was doing the drug test here. It was a little dipstick test. My body was geared up for a fight. I could feel it. Like, I was just like, oh, here we go. And he just kept on and kept on. I'm like, you make the first move, buddy. And he sat down. That's what they do too.
Oh yeah,
They will wear themselves out.
Oh yeah, I'm a pro at that too. I think man. I know that they're cowards.
There's so much.
Yeah.
So much of that.
Yeah.
They call us the sheep. That's because you're projecting your emotions onto us.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I know you feel that way. I'm sorry.
Their anger is because they know they're innately know they're
scared.
wrong, and they're scared, and they won't come up and they're shouting. I call it drive-by insults. They come out and say, "Come over here and prove your point."
Well, don't challenge everything. Some guys carry stuff you don't want to deal with. They carry burdens you've never even believed you've ever seen.
Yeah, but they
don't compare to them.
but they don't even want to let the news on me. They just.
I've dealt with some pretty bad people, and that's not even the worst. You know what I mean? It's
Oh,
bad.
I know. I've dealt with them out. I've been doing this 9 years.
Congratulations, man.
I know.
So, I
I
appreciate
haven't got any holes in me.
Not yet.
No scars.
You're doing great, man. I ain't gonna stop you from doing what you're doing.
Yeah. Well, here's a get out of. You're gonna appreciate this.
Yeah.
You're gonna really appreciate this being from Arkansas. It's a get out of jail free card from Hillary Clinton,
Oh God.
and it is good for any crime of the world.
Oh no, that's right. That's funny. That's funny, dude. Hey man, take care of yourself. Stay hydrated, dude. That's good talking to you.
Yeah, it was a pleasure. God
Always
bless
good
you.
to
And
see
listen
you.
to this man. He's very smart. Okay.
You might know a thing or two too. But hey, freedom. That's what it's all about.
Amen.
Make your own decisions.
Amen.
Educate yourself.
Right.
Then make a decision.
Right.
If
See,
you wanna
he's
do it.
your dad's so good because he's allowing you to make up your own mind. He's giving you the credit to have the intelligence to think for yourself. This is one of the best dads I've ever met.
It's the best freedom you ever had too.
You ought to be very proud of your father.
Appreciate you, man. Good talking to you, brother.
Right.
Take care of yourself.